Welcome to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the comfort of their own home. If you would like to know the price, simply click on the link in the description below. If you enjoy our videos, we'd greatly appreciate it if you would buy a watch at JazzTime.com. Today I'm going to be comparing the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak 15500 ST White with the Patek Philippe Nautilus 5711/1A-011 White, or also known as 5711 White. I'm going to talk to you guys about the bezel, the dial, the bracelet, the movement, try it on, and give you my thoughts. So let's dive right in. The Royal Oak on the left is 41 millimeters. That's from my thumb to my index finger. Now Patek on the right, they say it's 40.8 millimeters. Most places write it as 40 millimeters. I looked it up on their website. It says 40.8. But if you look at them side by side, which one looks bigger to you? To me, the Royal Oak on the left looks bigger. Looks quite a bit bigger actually than the Patek. I'm not sure why, but that it does look that way. It might be because of the top, I'm not sure. But anyhow, they say that 40 millimeters from my thumb to 40.8 millimeters from my thumb to my index, and same thing here. It might be because of the case actually. But anyways, I mean, look at it yourself. I'll hold it there so that you can see them. And yeah. Okay, now let's move on to the thickness of the watch, because presumably you're looking at this watch, you're figuring out if you want to buy it or not, right? Alright, so on the left, this is the Royal Oak 15500 ST. That watch is 10.4 millimeters. And on the right, the Patek, I gotta look at their website. I don't have it pulled up in front of me. I think it's something like 9 millimeters or 8 point something millimeters. So you can see it's a little bit thinner, right? So if you like a thin watch, well, you gotta go with this one on the right, the Patek Nautilus. Okay, let's move on to let's talk about the bracelet. Now they both call this, I believe, Patek, I call them both white because to me it looks white, but AP calls their white dial, instead of calling it white, they call it silver. And I think Nautilus calls theirs opaline, or I'm not sure. They might call it white or silver. I'm not really sure, but to me it really looks white. So you can't really say much there. Now they both, oh yeah, I guess I should, since we're talking about the dial, take a look at this. When you luminesce it, here's what the Patek looks like luminesced. That's really bright. I've noticed that even when I wore it during the daytime, the Patek, it like it would glow because it would soak in all the UV rays, and it would even glow when I went to somewhere kind of dark. I don't know, it's cool, but AP doesn't do that. So I'm not sure. I guess it could be annoying, I guess, if your watch is glowing, but it could also be cool. I don't know how you would think about that. Let me know what you think about that in the comments below, if it's too much gloom or what. I mean, I'm not sure that's a sticking point anyways. Okay, so these are basically the two biggest, or more, I should say, most prestigious watch brands, AP and Patek, and these are their direct competitors, the 15500 and the Nautilus. Although I'm not sure I would even call them direct competitors, because although they both retail for around $20,000, the AP sells on the secondary market for less than $30,000, and the Patek Nautilus sells for close to $60,000. So in terms of resale, in terms of, I guess the Patek would be more prestigious, I don't know. But okay, anyways, they both have a similar retail price, but you can't buy it at retail price anyways, because you gotta buy a whole bunch of other crap, you know, in order to get it at retail price. Ends up not really being worth it. Anyways, if you want to buy any of these at the lowest price anywhere online, not for retail price of course, but at the lowest market price, make sure you heard what I said, market price, you can go to jazztime.com and we have that at a great price. Okay, they both have date wheels. I guess that's not really all that special. Okay, let's talk about the bracelet. Now, I'll kind of hold them side by side so you can see the bracelet here. Let me open up, you know, they're both super high quality bracelets, as you would expect from, you know, this caliber of watches, right? I mean, they got to make high quality watches or bracelets. AP has a great bracelet, you know, but Patek also has a great bracelet. It really comes down to look. I mean, I can't really say one or the other. Okay, the buckle, you know, this is a very similar buckle. You know, on the AP, the buckle is a butterfly, and you click in the middle. Okay, fair enough. the Nautilus, okay, or the Nautilus, you also do the same thing. You simply close in the center, and then again, bang, and that closes. Not really all that special. It's about kind of what you'd expect. Okay, let's talk about the movement. Let's see the movement here on the AP. It has, I'm not going to go into each spec, and it's not a review. It's called a comparison for a reason. All right, so if you want to see the detailed review of each one because you're considering buying it, then please, by all means, go to check our YouTube channel. But this is a comparison. So this is a comparison of the movement. Now, first thing you can see right away, the AP movement is much larger, and the Patek movement, as you see, is much smaller. Now, I don't really think that makes much of a difference. I mean, whatever. Both of them are super beautiful movements. Both of them use gold rotors. It's really hard to say which one's better. Okay, so I guess I've talked about every little part of it. Now, time for me to try it on and give you my thoughts. Well, this is like comparing which one's better, a Ferrari or a Lambo. Well, that depends. I don't know. Do you like Ferrari or do you like Lambo? Or do you like both? Most of us probably like both. I like both. So it's really hard for me to say, which one I would want to buy, if I had that. I can just tell you that the Nautilus is almost double the price and it's double hard to get. So in that regard, you can say, well, the Nautilus is better. It's like, but, price doesn't mean everything. Just because something's more expensive doesn't mean that it's better. Although a lot of times it does. So, and also, it just depends on personal taste. For me, I really, obviously, I like both. And there's a case to be made about both of these watches. The Nautilus, it's classic, it's beautiful, it's amazing. But then again, so is the Royal Oak. And if I had to choose, if I could get either, and cost was no big deal. Again, like as I said, the Royal Oak is selling for around 30 or less than 30K on the secondary market or the gray market, parallel market, whereas the Nautilus is selling for close to 60. If money was no object and I could pick whatever I wanted, I'd probably take the Nautilus, to be honest. But at half the price, I don't know, AP is quite a bargain. So anyways, there you have it. These two very iconic watches, two of the most desirable steel watches on the planet. If I had the white Daytona here, I could also bring that, and that would be the biggest 3 watch brands that we sell, and probably everybody else is selling too. And the Daytona comes in around mid-20s, 25K or so. But yeah, that would also be a competitor. But yeah, to wrap up this review, both are great. If I had to choose one and money was no object, I'd take the Nautilus. But if money was an object, for 25 or whatever, 20-something K, I would probably take the AP. Thanks, and if you want to buy one of these watches, please go to jazztime.com.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.